Kia ora e hoa. I was hoping you'd come soon. Look who's visited us today. This is our cat, Loki. Now, I'm not too sure how long he's going to stay here for, so let's make the most of it and get snuggled down for a story, and he'll sit and purr and enjoy the story as well. What do you reckon? Because today I've got a beautiful book. It's called The World Folk Tales, and it's retold by Elizabeth Kirkby McLeod and illustrated by Brent Larsen. And there are 14 stories in here from all around the world. Stories from Chile, from Australia, from Greece, from America. Oh, you're off already, are you? Okay. And right here in the middle, you see this picture here? It's a story from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Are you nice and comfy? Ready for a story? Well, let's begin. The story from Aotearoa is the first one in the book, and it's called Rata's Disappearing Waka. In the ancient forests of New Zealand, the animals guarded the giant kauri and totara trees, the golden blossoms of the kowhai, and the sweet tiny flowers of the manuka. All the people knew that to take something from the forest, you first had to ask the god of the forest, Tane. Rata knew the rules, but Rata needed a waka, a large canoe, and he needed it fast. Instead of stopping to think, Rata rushed. He went into the forest and found the most beautiful totara tree standing tall and straight, and as Rata gazed up at it, in his mind he could see the shape of the waka carved out, and he could see the stern crashing through the waves. Rata took his axe and he chopped, wood chips flying, branches discarded, and leaves blown onto the forest floor. At the end of the day, Rata looked at the fallen tree and thought that tomorrow he would have his waka. But at night, out came spiders, slugs, and snails. Out from their leaves came the lupa caterpillars. Out from their holes came the tree weta. Morepork flew down from their nests up high, and kiwi came out from their nests down low. Together the animals stared in dismay at the fallen totara. "How could this have happened?" asked Kiwi. I saw it, squawked young Morepork, and he told it all. "This is an offence against Tane and the forest," said Kiwi, "and we must put it to rights." So, in the moonlight, the animals worked together. The spiders, slugs, snails, and insects of the forest floor gathered up the wood chips. The birds collected the leaves. The bats and lizards collected all the branches. When Rata returned in the morning, he found the beautiful totara standing tall and strong. He walked around it in disbelief. How could this be? Instead of stopping to think, Rata rushed. Rata did not understand, but he could see the waka still needed to be carved, so he chopped and chopped. And in the night, the animals gathered, collected, and rebuilt. The next day, the same thing happened. But the day after that, Rata cut down the tree and then hid in the forest. When he saw the animals gathering, collecting, and rebuilding the tree, he jumped out. "What are you doing?" he cried. "Why are you working against me?" Kiwi stepped forward. "We're not working against you, Rata. We know you are a man of respect. You know the forest is sacred, and we are its guardians. Yet you chopped down the mighty totara without asking Tane and without care." Rata fell to his knees in front of Kiwi. He knew the bird spoke the truth. "I'm sorry," Rata said. "How can I be forgiven?" "Leave the forest for the night," said Kiwi. "We'll decide what should happen and tell you in the morning." Ashamed, Rata left the forest. He expected to never be allowed in the forest again, to lose his waka forever. But he'd also forgotten If you have respect and give respect, great things can happen. Indeed, in the morning a great chorus of birdsong filled the air while the earth trembled with insect feet, and out of the forest came all the animals, carrying the most beautiful waka ever seen. And look at it. It's a thing of great beauty, isn't it? Can you see all the animals working together? Rata showed respect. He honoured the forest. And wonderful things happened. Well, as I mentioned before, there are 14 stories in this book. You could have one story every night for 2 weeks. A different story, a special myth or legend from around the world. Do you remember what the name of the book is? It's World Folk Tales, retold by Elizabeth Kirkby McLeod, and the beautiful illustrations are by Brent Larsen. If you want to find out more, head to giltedgepublishing.co.nz. Well, Loki disappeared pretty quickly, didn't he? Maybe he'll come back for another story. Hopefully you will too. Have a wonderful day, my friend. We'll see you soon. Ka kite.